Okay, so this video is going to show you a little bit about Access, just to explain it a little bit better. It's a quick video. I just opened it up and created a quick little table here. So the four things that you're going to see in Access are going to be tables, queries, forms, and reports. Forms and reports are mostly just aesthetic. And you can create what information goes into the forms and what information goes into the reports, but it's really just making it look aesthetically pleasing to print it out to be signed, or maybe, for records administration when you guys are getting your marks, those types of forms and reports. Queries are questions that you ask of the table. The table is where all of your information is going to be. So I created a table called EA Intake. So Eastern Academy Intake. And I just put in Colette, Sarah, Colin as the names. The unique identifiers are like 1, 2, 3. Something can't be duplicated. So there's never two records with the same number, 2, for example. Program, MAS, PCA, MT, and field 1, I haven't renamed it yet, but I'm going to right click and just rename that one to be date started, enter. And then it just has dates, couple of dates here. So for a query, I created a query. I'm just going to double click to open that up to show you. That's what it's returning for me. So I'm going to go up to the view here and have a look at the design to see what I asked it. So I asked to show me the name and the program, and I wanted to know what students are registered for MAS program. So when I put the MAS in here for the criteria and I clicked run, it brought back the 2 fields I put in, and the query asked what program, MAS, Colette. So it's returning Colette is in the MAS program. So that's a query. It's asking questions of the EA intake table right there. Okay, and the forms, it's showing each one of the records that you see on the table here. So you see 3 records right here, and in the forms you're going to see 3 down here. So it's showing all the records that you have inputted into the table. Same thing with the report. I'm going to double click and open that up, and here you'll see a different form. It's showing you a different way to show the information on the table. So as you can see, the form, each page is each person's specific information or each record. And on the report, it's doing up a full report on all the record information that you see. So here, I'm just going to show you if I added in and I'm going to choose the 24th. Now you'll have a look over here at the form. Oh wait, I need to save that, don't I? Okay, so I'm going to right click and save. Now if I go here, we're going to see 4. Oh, maybe I need to close it and reopen it. There we go. Closed and reopened it, refreshed it. So now I've got Colette, Sarah, Colin, and now Brenda's added in there. So if I add any information into my table at all and save it, when I open up the forms and reports, it'll automatically be put in there as well. So forms and reports are based off of tables. Queries are also based off of tables as well, but you can just ask them. Each query can be a specific thing that you want to ask it, and it will return to you whatever you ask it. So for this one, I asked to show me any students' names that were in the MAS program. So when I run it, that's what it shows me. Colette is the one that's entered in for the MAS program. Okay, so there's a lot of tools up here too. Create external, so create your tables, your queries, your forms, and your reports. There's a few, report wizard really helps you step-by-step put in formed wizard, query wizard. They will all help you with step-by-steps. Your instructions for your projects will explain that to you as well, but this is just the basics to understand the 4 things that you'll be dealing with when it comes to Access. And you can import information from an Excel, text, PDF, an email, or export to these things, and you can import new data source. There you go, from Excel, Hotmail, XML, and text files, database. So you can import other Access databases into this one. So if you need to, say, combine information from multiple tables, you can do that. You won't be asked to do that in our projects, but it's just showing you how amazing this thing can be. Here's where your relationships are going to be in your database tools, create relationships between multiple tables when you get that far along. But yeah, this is the quick explanation of Access, your tables, queries, forms, and reports. And I hope this helped you out a little bit. Thanks.